What's up, everybody? Heck Cali with none other than Danny Barrios. Danny, ¿cómo te encuentras? How are you?
Bien, bien, gracias a Dios. Aquí andamos en las peleas de Sol. Estamos mirando unas peleas chingonas.
Hey, talk to me about your big fight that you had. You were on the undercard of Bam and Gallo, and you looked amazing. You took on one of Robert Garcia's boxer. Amazing fight, and it came down to the final moments. Talk to me about that fight.
It's a learning experience. I really thought that me and my team really thought we won the fight. But it was a good fight. Maybe I could have done this, I could have done that, but I feel like we pulled out the dub. But you know, all we gotta do is just get back in the ring, get back to training, and get ready for my comeback.
It's very interesting that you say that. I personally was there watching you, and I thought you had it. I thought you were down the stretch, pulling it off, and then you kind of took your foot off the gas because you were celebrating in the ring a little bit. You were getting happy. It's almost like you knew that you had it in the bank already, just like you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, I really totally thought I really won the fight. I really thought that I won the ninth round, and I won the first 5 rounds. I feel like I won the first 5, and then the 10th round, I feel like I won it too. I had the most cleanest shots, 9 and 10, and everybody knows that I won the first 5 rounds. But you know, it is what it is. It's the sport of boxing, you know. But what I did learn there is that I learned that you got to give it your all, no matter what. No matter what, if you're winning, or you're not winning, you just got to give it your all. And I also learned a lot. But I can't wait for my comeback.
Do you normally go back and watch your fights and review, maybe pick stuff up, or do you just forget about it? You're like, all right, I was in the ring, I don't want to see it again.
Nah, I haven't. I always go back and look at my fights. Like just 2 days ago, I was looking at it. Like I look at my fight like every other day. I just feel like I don't know.
Give me some takeaway. What is it? What do you think it is that the judges saw that pulled it away from you?
I just feel like my celebration on what I was doing, my goofiness, but I do that just to sell myself. You know, like I feel like I sold myself on the fight. We're already getting calls from all kinds of promoters. They want to see me. They love what they saw. You know. A lot of people said that I actually exposed one of Robert's fighters, but it is what it is, you know. Congrats to him, and I wish him the best in his career, but I just can't wait for my comeback.
Man, that's awesome. Very humble as well. And what weight was that fight at? Was it at flyweight?
It was at 118.
So bantamweight?
No, 122, sorry, 122.
Super bantam,
yeah,
so
super
the
bantam.
Naoya's division.
But guess what? I'm dropping down to 118 now. I'm going to see how I feel at 118. So my next fight, I'll be fighting at 118.
How do you normally look at the people that are sitting at the top and just as a goal, just as a measuring stick of like, hey, I'm gonna get to those champions eventually, or do you just ignore that and just take your fights as they're coming?
I just take my fights as they're coming. I already know. I mean, I watch a lot of boxing, so
like Junto Nakatani just won, and he seems to be the scariest out of the 4 champions. But Japan seems to have that division locked, all 4 champions.
Yeah, I do see it, but we'll get there.
Imagine Danny Barrios getting in there with the Japanese champions, and now you take Phoenix all the way to the top.
I can't wait. Like I said, I can't wait. I have faith in my training. I have faith in my trainers, my everything. Like I have super faith in my training, and I know for a fact, I know one day I'm gonna be world champion.
Danny, when are you thinking of coming back? Do you already have a date in mind?
I was supposed to come back in October. I still don't know yet. I'm waiting on my manager, on the team. But I get back in the gym Monday. I took a couple weeks off just to hang out with my family, my son. If you guys don't know, I do have a son. I have a future wife. I took a break and I hung out with them. It's been a while that I haven't took breaks off boxing. It's been a 5-year grind for me, and it felt good taking off these 3 weeks. But I get back in Monday. Let me know.
And two weeks is almost like nothing for the sacrifice for when you don't see them and the grind that you encounter during camp.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get to spend time with my son. You know, my son's already 3 years old, and it's been the last couple of weeks. It's been great. You know, seeing him actually playing with them and being with them, eating out with them, playing with Sam with him. Like I don't really play with Sam with him. Like it was. I loved it, and hanging out with my wife.
It almost gets you like perspective next time, or like when you go in camp and the next time you step in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, I just want him to know that I love him, and I'm always gonna be there for him and his mom, and you know, I wanna bring my career up and sacar mi familia adelante. You know, I want to take my family,
to get him ahead.
Take him with me.
Yeah.
Give him all. Give him the house that they want. Give him whatever he wants.
It's going to be a hell of a journey for you. And then you're anticipating of doing how many fights per year right now? Do you have a set
right now,
number?
I'm doing 4 fights per year. I think just this year I'm doing 3. Hopefully next year.
This was your second fight, the one that we saw you in June?
Yes.
Okay.
My second fight, so I'll probably have one more fight. Most likely I'll have another fight. It might be with Matchroom, it might be with PBC. We still don't know yet, maybe with the Soul. But we're looking forward to getting back with Matchroom. They want to see me again, thank God, and hopefully we get with PBC. We just never know. Whatever comes up, we'll be more than ready. We have 2 months to get ready.
Did that card, the spotlight, the glamour, all the stuff that was going on, because it was a big televised event, right, by DAZN, did that affect you at all?
You know what? It didn't affect me. I was in there and I felt the moment. I admire the moment. I feel like it was a dream come true. I actually like when I was waiting for my song to come up and I was just seeing everywhere, the whole atmosphere. I just feel like, man, I can't believe I'm here. I actually really dream about being here. I didn't get the nerves. I didn't get no nerves. Not even fight week. Usually in my fights I get the nerves, and for this fight I didn't get no nerves. I just believed in my training. What I'm trying to say. So it felt great being there.
Yeah, I mean, you look very fluid during the fight. You look very elusive, and then obviously the last rounds we were just talking about it. When you're celebrating, and it's almost like you're super calm.
Yeah.
And I heard a recent interview with Subriel Matias, who just lost his title, right? And he said he almost prefers to go fight in other cities, other people's territories, because he gets too comfortable at home, and he thinks that might have been a reason for why he lost his title in Puerto Rico. Do you think that might have played a little bit? You're comfy around your family, your friends, they all came out to see you. You had a huge crowd, by the way.
Well, maybe I did get a little bit too comfortable.
Were you able to hear your fans and your family screaming and cheering for you?
Yeah.
Or do you tune them out completely?
No, I heard them when they were like Danny, it was crazy. It was like everyone was just screaming for my name. I felt like I was I take every fight fighting as a world champion, but this one it was a whole different level.
And you brought up your career here tonight. We're at Brawl At The Barrio with Del Sol Promotions. Most of your career, at least your bigger profile fights, have come with this promotion, right? That led you to the DAZN event. Is it a big change from these in-house events and the small house events to that?
Yeah, definitely a different atmosphere. I love the way I started. I will never forget where I came from. I would always come to the Soul fights. If it has something to do with my son or my wife, that's the reason why I missed. But other than that, I would always be coming here. But the atmosphere is a whole different level. But this is where I started, and I would always be here for this whole.
How can people follow you? Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on DBF Carita on Instagram and Twitter, and on Facebook you can find me Danny Barrios Flores.
Talk to me about that nickname, because it's only one of two ways that you get it. Either girls give it to you or your boys give it to you.
Well, I was the type of guy that would hang out with more older men, older my age. So I would always be the one without no beard. But now I have a little beard.
Oh, so it's almost like you were the youngin' in the crew.
I was the youngest of the crew, and then the next thing you know, they start calling me Carita.
That's funny, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much for giving me time out of your night, and enjoy the rest of the fights.
Thank you.
Other than that, when is camp resuming? It's already underway?
Yeah, Monday, the first week of August. Monday, I'll have about 2-3 months to prepare for my fight.
And then October, hopefully we see you back in.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Give a shout out to your fans.
Thank you all for always supporting me, always being there for me, no matter what. I'm sorry for the loss, but don't worry, my comeback will be the best ever. And you guys will see the great comeback that is gonna come.
I'm gonna put you to the test. How do you say the show's name?
The Toma Todito.
Toma Todito Boxing Show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Best of luck.
Muchas gracias.